You want to learn about one of the coolest neighborhoods just 5 minutes away from everything that beautiful Venice, Florida has to offer?
Then come on down to Legacy Groves.
So I'm in the front entrance here at Legacy Groves. Before we get into the lay of the land and where we are, I just want you to pay close attention. There are two separate entrances. We're actually here on Albee Farm Road, and as you can see, there are two separate entrances. One side is going to be predominantly or solely villas, and on this side we're going to have single family homes. Now Legacy Groves is located in Nokomis, Florida. If you're not familiar with Nokomis, Florida, we're bordering Venice, Florida. It's another quiet beach town that's just several miles away from one of the most beautiful beaches. Now this neighborhood is a perfect value proposition. It's built by Pulte, which is a sister company of Devosta. If you've seen our other videos like Beach Walk, you understand that this Pulte and Devosta have a big footprint here. But as you get west of the 75, that land is becoming more and more scarce. We've mentioned it from time and time again. So you're starting to see footprints that are subdivided between streets and neighborhoods, just enough to fit 138 new homes, new doors here, and it's a great value proposition. If you're comparing apples to apples from Devosta for Beach Walk versus Legacy Groves, you're talking about $70,000 in savings if you choose Legacy Groves. Now, what are you giving up? Beach Walk is 5 minutes away from Minnesota Beach. Legacy Grove, we are 8 minutes away from Nokomis Beach, 6 minutes away from historic downtown Venice, 5 minutes away from 75 Corridor and the hospital. You have all of the amenities that you can think of here. So what are you giving up? Really not much of anything. You still have Venice for hop, skip, and a jump. You still have Sarasota with 30 minutes away. And because you're conveniently located equidistant between downtown historic Venice, 41 Corridor, which is the local thoroughfare that connects all of the local area and local beaches, and you're equidistant to 75. So if you decide you want to jump up to Sarasota, it's just a 30-minute drive from here. Now there's a great opportunity here. Like I said, there's only 138 doors divided between villas and single family homes, and they're offering some unique options here. So we're going to get into it. We're going to take a look at the lay of the land. We're going to explore some of these models. Now remember guys, as always, we're early to the game. Prices aren't officially out yet, but we can give you some insight on where prices are starting, and based on our experience, based on the real estate market, give you a ballpark figure of where you're going to land. But this is a great opportunity. If you're thinking about moving to this area, you should give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We're both local realtors here in the Venice, Florida and surrounding area. We have our boots on the ground, our pulse on the market, and we're here to get you in. So if you're thinking about making that move, just go ahead and reach out to us.
So here we are at the models. We're starting off at the Ellenwood. That's their villa. These are paired villas. They're in between 2 and 3 bedrooms, depending on how you finish it. 2 bathrooms. There's 1,579 total square feet. Prices on this one start at $399.9, but we think that that's the base price. So we think that one's probably going to end up most likely right around $440, $450. Remember, pricing isn't out yet, so there's not a lot. We can't tell you exactly how much this is going to be. They have no quick move-in homes ready, so it's not as if we can give you an exact price. So we have to ballpark it here. So we apologize for that. But based on pricing in other neighborhoods in Beach Walk, that's about how these are going to end up landing. Beach Walk will be a little bit more expensive than this one. The next model they have, that's the Prosperity. It's a single family home, but it's a little bit bigger than this one. At 1,670 total square feet, you can do, again, 2 to 3 bedrooms, whether you include that bonus room, make it a bedroom, you can have that. 2-car garage, and prices on that one, the base price is $465. So to ballpark what your finished price is going to be, you're probably going to be in the 520s to 530s on that one. Actually, the next model that we're going to cover, going up in size, this is the Mystique. Let me swing around here and you'll be able to see it. This one's 1,889 total square feet, and you can go 2 to 4 bedrooms on that one. So that one has a real kind of unique. You're getting a little bit bigger. You can add those additional bedrooms. 2 to 3 baths and a 2-car garage. Price on this one is going to be $484 is the base price. Our best guess is this one's going to be probably $550 to $560, somewhere getting into that range. The next model we're going to move on, again, getting a little bit bigger. They don't have this one on site, but we have other videos where it shows this model. That's the Palmery. That one is 1,943 total square feet with 2 to 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, and a 2-car garage. That one they're saying the base price is $493,000. So again, you're going to be in that mid-5s once you get all of your options picked out. The next model is the Prestige. Again, we're going to go over 2,000 total square feet. This one's 2,080 total square feet, 2 to 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, 2-car garage, and $514,000 is where they're saying the pricing is going to be on that one. That's the base price. My guess is that'll be closer to $600. But you're getting a lot bigger home when you get over 2,000. You get the rooms seem much bigger, more open. The inside outside life works a little bit better because you have multiple access points to go inside, whether that's multiple slider doors, but you'll really be able to live that inside outside life when you get into a bigger one. The one that they're actually, this is a new one for Pulte Homes, it's the Mystique Grand. It's the Mystique model, but they actually added a second floor, making this one 2,870 total square feet with 3 to 5 bedrooms, 3 to 4 bathrooms, a 2-car garage, and base price on that one's going to be $610. That's the base price. So my best bet is that one's going to be somewhere north of $700. I'd say $700 to $725. But for being only 5 minutes from downtown Venice, a few minutes to Nokomis Beach, Venice Beach, 95's right, or 75's right around the corner, the hospital's right around the corner, you can't miss with this one. It's a great neighborhood and you're really going to appreciate it, and definitely come on down here and see us. We can set up private tours for you right now, and in the coming weeks they're going to open the office and we'll be able to get you in there and we can show you everything and you can really see it. Things are moving fast here. We were here just last week and there was, the site plan on the street across the way was done, but they didn't have any foundations poured. But now look, we have 1 home, 2 homes, 3 homes. They're knocking it out here, folks, and with only 138 total lots, it's gonna happen quick. So my bet is this thing will be built out within 2 years, done, buttoned up, move on to the next project. So the opportunity is right now, because interest rates are going to be coming down soon, and you really have to look at this as an opportunity to get in early. That's the time to do it, not when it's almost finished and prices have maxed out. That's not the time. So give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, and we will get in here and set you up a private appointment now, and then down the road we can just come on in at any time. That's about 3 weeks away. All right, now let's go over to the Amenity Center and check out. That one is in construction. It's they only have an artist rendition of what it's going to be looking like, but we hear that should be finished up, we're hoping, by the end of this year. So by the time your home's built, you're not actually going to miss much. You'll have that Amenity Center waiting for you by next summer, or actually next winter, when it's the best time of the year to get into a nice heated pool. So let's swing over there and Lanir's going to give us all the info we need.
All right, folks, we're on our way to the Amenity Center, but before we take a peek at that, let's talk about some of the fees here. Your HOA fee is going to be ranging between $250 and $289 respectively. Now, there is an initial capital contribution fee of $1,000 and then an additional $500 towards the amenity fee. Now, I'm telling you, it's all well worth it. Having a gated community within Nokomis with an amenities is truly a treat. It's really a luxury here. Now, if you can see over here, here's a future rendering of the Amenity Center. It's a perfectly lagoon style pool and a great cabana. It's what more would you need than this perfect social gathering? It's really meticulous. It's gonna have beautiful landscaping. So whether you're across the street in the villas or here in the single family homes, you both have access to these amenities. Now remember, this is gonna be short and sweet, only 138 doors. One's already sold, so we really have 137 more opportunities for you to get down here and get into your future home. All right, folks, we've covered everything we know about Legacy Groves here in Nokomis, Florida. Remember, there's only 137 doors left. We're here just right next to Nokomis Beach, 8 minutes from historic downtown Venice and all the amazing amenities, 75 in the hospital, everything you can think of. So you thinking about making that move?
Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We are realtors in the Venice area from $20,000 to $20 million. Give us that call and we can set you up. Have a great one, everyone.